Hey guys, what's going on? So I want to talk to you guys about one of the biggest pitfalls, one of the biggest issues I've seen when you're trying to sell stock footage. So if you're not aware, as we travel the world and we explore all these places that we go, one of the ways that we generate an income is by selling stock footage. And if you don't know what stock footage is, basically what it is 10 to 60 second clip of footage of things that might be of commercial value to someone else. So these clips get used in all sorts of videos all across the web, TV, film, anything. So what you do is you put your clips online and you put them in a stock footage agency where others can come and find your clips and buy them. You know, it seems like a very easy thing to do is you upload your footage to these stock footage agencies and then you sell them for anywhere from $5 to $10 to even $100 a clip. A lot of my 4K footage sells for $100 a shot, which is crazy when you think about it because it doesn't take a lot of time to get that footage up online and into these stock footage agencies. However, the biggest issue that I've seen with people who want to upload stock footage and get into selling their clips is that they don't have a system set up. So when you start diving into uploading your footage and keywording and doing all the things that you have to do, you get bogged down very quick and you just give up. And that's one of the biggest issues is people just give up. And the way to get past that is creating a system, creating a goal so that you are constantly uploading, so that you're constantly creating stock footage and not just letting your footage sit on hard drives. One of my biggest issues for years was that I just had hard drives full of footage. We've been traveling for a long time. We started this YouTube channel about 1.5 years ago, but there has been plenty of trips before that I've shot a ton of stock footage. And it took me forever to get that online. And some of that footage is making me $100 a shot now. That footage should have been up the week I got home from the trip. I should have had it online and I should have had that footage ready to sell. You know, there's no reason for just letting footage, if you're willing to sell it as stock footage, just sit on hard drives. And you'd be surprised at what actually does sell as stock footage. The way I approach it is I put everything that I think has commercial value and then some. I try to cut as much as possible out of the footage I shoot. Anything that could sell and be used in another person's video, I put online. And out of that, I have now generated an income that allows us to keep traveling. So personally, the system that I've set up is that I don't let myself get way too deep into, cutting too much footage, keywording too much footage. I put a limit on how much I do at a time and I slowly just work through all the footage. So right now, my goal is doing about 50 clips a day, 50 clips either cutting, 50 clips keywording, whatever it is, it takes about 1 hour to 2 hours, and I just constantly do that every day. I set aside time and I just work on it. Get rid of all distractions, put the internet away, put the phone away, just try to focus on this because I know this is gonna make me money. So I put aside 2 hours every day that we're not shooting or, having a full day of travel, because that obviously takes out a lot of time. What the goal is to cut 50 clips, then keyword 50 clips, then upload those 50 clips. And when you upload to these stock footage agencies, one of the biggest issues is that things come up. So like sometimes the keywords don't work properly or sometimes something gets uploaded wrong. So if you have a small number of clips, say 50, which is what I do, then it allows you to track and make sure that everything is right every step of the way. So cutting, keywording, uploading. So when you go to hit that submit button to finally submit your footage, if there's any errors that come up, if anything pops up, something just doesn't work, you're not digging through 1,000 clips that you've uploaded or, a few hundred. You're digging through 50 and like, great, okay, the categories is wrong, which is throwing off the entire CSV file, which in turn causes an error. So like there's little things that will cause a bigger error. And instead of dealing with hours of going through all your footage and making sure there's not something wrong, when you deal with a small number, you're able to track it the whole way. So guys, if you're interested in selling stock footage and getting into selling stock footage, I do have a course that takes you through beginning to end, how to get up, how to set up, and how everything works in stock footage. I even give you my system, all my templates, all the Excel documents, all my checklists to make sure things are going right. Because I know I spent over a year uploading footage off and on, and I never really got anywhere. I never really uploaded a good amount of clips. But when I finally put my systems in place and started working, doing a set number and a set amount of time, I was able to start uploading a lot more footage, and the sales kept picking up and picking up and picking up, where now I'm making a decent chunk of money every month off of stock. So guys, I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in selling stock, check out the link in the description below. I tried to put together an all-encompassing course so that you guys can take it and start making money within a month of taking my course and going through all the lessons. So guys, make sure you subscribe, check out some of our other videos. We just got back from Ecuador. Ecuador is amazing. I'll put a link in our description to that playlist because there are some really cool things in Ecuador that many of you probably don't know about. But guys, I will see you on the next one.